Good evening. This is a meeting of the Athens Board of Zoning Appeals. The time is 7:05 p.m. and the date is April 9th, 2024. At this time, I'll call the meeting to order. The board currently consists of 5 members and 2 alternates, the alternates taking full part in the discussions and becoming voting members in the absence of a member or when a member abstains for conflict of interest. Members present tonight are Kate Housley, Joe Kraus, and Kelly Sauber. I'm Rob Delich, Chair of the Board of Zoning Appeals. Also representing the city tonight is Zoning Administrator Mr. David Riggs. So there's one case that's on the agenda tonight for a property located at 123 Morris Avenue, but the appellant has withdrawn. What's the right word?
Postponed.
Postponed. Has postponed the case until a future meeting. And so we will not be hearing the case tonight. So the other piece of business we need to do tonight is review the minutes. So disposition of minutes from February 13th, 2023. Does anybody have any feedback from those? And by the way, we have 3 of us that attended that meeting. Kelly Sauber did not.
I did not attend.
Yeah, I read them. They look good to me.
They look good to me.
Yep.
I agree. So we have a motion.
I move
To accept?
that we accept them.
I honorarily back her for one last time.
Come on, Joe. Come on.
I second Kay for one last time.
Thank you.
All right. All in favor of approving the minutes from February 13th, 2023 as proposed, say aye.
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 Aye. Any opposed? Same sign?
Yeah.
All right, so the minutes have passed, and that concludes the meeting. Do we need to vote to adjourn? Why don't I remember that detail? No.
The only thing I was wondering, David, is when there's a postponement, do we have to say the case or anything for public record or anything like that?
I didn't say the number.
Right. Oh, is that what you're going to say?
Should say what case numbers. But
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the record, our case that was on the agenda tonight and has been postponed is case number 24-02V at 123 Morris Avenue. So the appellant was requesting a variance from ACC 23.10.01, Table A, to allow 34% building coverage where 30% is the maximum allowed.
Should we state the reasoning?
Mr. Riggs?
That we didn't
Yeah,
have
I'd like to let
a
the board
full-
know that if you haven't heard, the staff is working at making some changes to our zoning code, which includes changing lot sizes, reducing lot sizes, reducing setbacks, increasing the amount of allowable building coverage, and some other interesting stuff. And we think that those changes, if they pass, they have to go through Planning Commission and then through City Council. If they pass, would reduce the amount of work that this board would see, because we see most of our stuff is setbacks, is lot coverage, and those things. If we do change that zoning code to make it easier for housing to develop, you should see less cases at this board. Just wanted to make sure you guys are aware of it, so keep an eye on that. It's at Planning Commission now, and it'll be hopefully be going to City Council soon.
So a couple months. So if they were to choose to have their case heard tonight, and it was denied for whatever reason, and in 2-3 months, would that affect their case?
So our request to the Planning Commission is to change for an R1 zone, to change the structure coverage from 30% to 40%. So once that happens, if they got denied, once that happens, then they would just need to reapply to our office and they'd get approved.
And what is the time frame suspected for these changes?
So it has to go to Planning
Interesting.
Commission. Once Planning Commission makes a recommendation to City Council, City Council can look at it at their leisure. There's no set time for when that
Gotcha.
would happen.
Right.
It takes months for that process. It depends on how much the process takes the city council in particular.
How much response there is from the public hearings and that kind of stuff as well. So.
Yeah, there has to be a public hearing associated with it, so.
Right.
Yep.
And those
Well, we
have-
think in the long run, this will actually make your jobs
Oh,
easier,
sure.
fewer cases.
Yes.
That's cool.
That is.
We always appreciate everything you do.
Is parking going to be addressed in this?
So 2 years ago, we did some parking reduction, and we've seen a lot of good response from that, where we basically cut the parking requirements in half. My personal opinion, I think that businesses that develop know what parking is necessary, and the city shouldn't be telling them how many parking spaces they need if the businesses know what they require. They know better than we do.
Right. All right.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Thank you for that update.
Yes.
All right, so we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.